All right, y'all. We got Valkyries, Lynx.
Mistakes will turn that defense into offense.
What we got here today?
Lynx control the opening tip.
Okay, so I can see the scores right there. So let me go ahead and move out of the way. Again, happy post 4th of July for those that celebrates. But today, we're back with some hoops.
Turnovers you
July
mentioned
5th.
in the game Thursday night at Washington tied.
It's only 2 games today, so I say might as well knock that out. Plus the Team USA game.
The Valkyries held the Storm
The America.
27%
Kayla Thornton, butter.
And there's a 3-ball from Kayla Thornton to get the scoring underway at targets. Kayla Thornton, the 6'1" forward. She has been in this league for a long
McBride.
time. And Kayla McBride matches her. 3-pointer for 3-pointer.
The Kayla's getting it started. Kayla Thornton and Kayla McBride. 3-2. Tip Hayes. Give me 3.
Up and in. Something that this team does very well. They will be aggressive on the offense.
Tip Hayes.
Hayes through the defense, up and off the glass. A tough move.
The filet mignon with the scoop.
The Valkyries have already shot 7 threes. 7 of their 8 field goal attempts have been 3-pointers. Smith going off the glass.
Good finish.
Smith working with the left.
The last time we seen the Lynx, y'all know what happened. Commissioner's Cup. Ended up getting blew out by the Fever with no Caitlin. Well, let's see how they bounce back. They're up by 2 now. 10-8. Give me 3. Oh, okay. Heidemann, give me 3. 17-8. Oh, I was about to say, what? Anyway, yeah, 17-8. Good finish. 17-10.
Kayla Thornton getting 2 off the glass and ending the 14-0 run. Here in this first quarter, there's another one. Alana Smith just kind of casually playing that pass from Heidemann, and Thornton takes advantage. 2 points off turners for Golden State. Going back and forth with Janelle Salon.
We got Sky and Lynx tomorrow. That's a seasoned veteran rebound. No box out whatsoever.
Off the miss, Kayla Thornton there again to clean it up.
It's a former player of the week. 3 ball. No. Another board by Thornton and another 2. 3 seconds. 2 seconds. Diamond Miller for 3. 22-18. 25-18.
Smith picks it up and down to 3 on the shot clock. The turnaround.
Post fade. Post fade feed.
Leading the league in scoring. Martin picks up the dribble. Hayes.
3 ball. Butter.
Goes for Tiffany Hayes. It's the 3rd make by Golden State in 12 attempts. Has had some issues as their offense has really struggled to find their outside shooting.
Good play.
What a pass! Bridget Carlton to Nafisa Collier. Driving and kicking. Beck Bentley goes to the corner.
Kate Martin, Thunder K. Good shot.
And now they're starting a 4-game road trip. So the Valkyries are about to find out what they're really made of on a stretch like this.
Temmie. It's been a while since I've seen Temmie. I believe she was doing the America Cup, if I'm not mistaken. But it's been a while since I've seen Temmie in a Valkyries uniform. It's Kayla Thornton. I'm not gonna lie, I think Kayla Thornton should be an all-star this year. Because last season with the Liberty, respectfully, what was her role? If she comes to the Valkyries, from last year from the Liberty winning the championship, now this season with the Valkyries, she's playing like a seasoned veteran. Getting money. Honestly, I should see her be an all-star this year. I can see her being an all-star this year. Good drive. Kate Martin.
Kate Martin had a really good game against the Lynx as we are back to live play.
Tip Hayes. Corner pocket. Drop it. Big Mo. Valkyries trailing. Monique, good take.
Driving right to the rack. Monique Billings has 5 points just like
It's a
that.
5-point game.
He's looking for an inbounder, finds it in Burton.
Woo!
And Veronica Burton throws up a three-pointer.
V. Burton for 3.
But they get those second opportunities
2-point
with the
game.
offensive read on the ball.
And it's the Lynx who turn over the Valkyries.
Second half.
Williams.
Give me 2.
That is the move, Courtney Williams. Back to a 4-point lead for the Lynx.
Inside pass.
Who will also play
Timmy.
tomorrow night. It'll be against
Timmy.
the Chicago Sky.
Corner pocket. Drop it.
3-ball and a deep one at that for Stephanie Talbot.
Talbot for 3.
Up a little bit from the three-point line.
1-point game for the Lynx.
Stay with it.
1-point lead.
It was really interesting to listen
Responds
to
with a 3.
For the game, Courtney Williams hit him right back with a 3. It does go as a block for Smith. Oh, what a move, Stephanie
Okay,
Talbot.
Steph.
Just twisting her body.
Is that
through the
Stephanie Talbot or Steph Curry?
block for Smith. Oh, what a move, Stephanie Talbot.
It's a good
just
move.
Twisting her body through the defense.
It's a 2-point game here at Target Center.
Carlton finds
Oh, that's
Collier.
easy.
Bridget Carlton with eyes on Nafisa Collier. McBride, pocket pass to Shepard. Shepard kicks it out. There's Carlton there. She finds a shot in the paint and drops it through. To Williams,
4-point
who
game.
saves it. Carlton can't put the exclamation point on it. Offensive board, put back. Shepard does.
Jessica Shepard is working
The finish.
hard in those last couple possessions. I love it.
Just getting pumped up. Little energy in the building after
Tip
that
Hayes.
sequence.
3-ball.
Hayes'
Butter.
three-pointer quiets the crowd. Shepard trying to get Williams to go the other way.
Inside
Back
pass.
They go. Williams to Shepard.
Minnesota starting to slice and dice through this Golden
Got a
State defense, figuring out
6-point
the
lead.
passing lanes and cutting through.
Talbot with Collier on her. Talbot goes to her left. Hayes will try
Again?
it again and hit it again. Tiffany Hayes.
Nah,
with
Tip Hayes. She's playing like she got some boost right now.
another three-pointer.
She got some 3-point boost to her name from the Gatorade facility. She's hitting all her threes.
And there is Talbot streaking
Good
down
cut,
the
good
lane.
finish.
Stephanie Talbot
They take the lead.
goes off
Yo,
glass.
Lynx. It's 2 games in a row.
Valkyries are up
What's
by
going on,
2.
Lynx? You started out the season undefeated
Kick out Shepard and
until, you know, the couple losses started hitting.
Will try another three-pointer.
Good shot.
One straight on.
Southside Courtney.
Williams is good from deep.
Oh, yeah, me and Courtney matching.
Looks like you could miss that
Me and Courtney matching.
by Courtney Williams, but can't finish.
Do-rag to actual hair color.
Does get the roll. Wanted a foul call to go with it. Martin
Even though, of
misses.
course, it's a dye, but you know what I'm trying to say.
The Lynx are on an 8-2 run, and that answers
Inside
the
pass,
7-0
Nafisa.
run.
Easy.
Collier turns
2-point
and
game. Or,
shoots
no,
off
4.
the feed from Shepard.
6-point game.
Heidemann
4-point
pushing
game.
ahead. She's got Miller on her right. Heidemann will take it herself.
Back to 6.
Natisha Heidemann with a tough coast-to-coast hoop to go in the third quarter. Shepard
Corner
finds Miller. She's
pocket.
alone in the
Drop
corner.
it.
Diamond Miller.
Diamond Miller.
Diamond says
Makes it
we
a
can't
9-point
win out
lead.
there. That will be the outcome.
12-point lead. Heidemann, corner pocket, drop it. Yo, Valks. It's time to go ahead and close that. Down by 15. What's going on? Still got 5 minutes. It's a lot of time. Oh my goodness. She's been making all her threes the whole game.
What a night off the bench for Shepard, and Carlton getting in there for the offensive board. Shepard keeps it alive. What an effort by Bridget
McBride.
And McBride gives her the 3. They held on to it after the foul was called. That ultimately was not foul.
Okay, got it straight.
Hayes.
Nice
hanging
little
in the
runner.
lane. 2 more for Tiffany Hayes, up to 23 points.
I can see that.
She's already hit 3.
I can definitely see 23 points in that box score.
Turnaround, jump shot.
Post fade fee. That's a shot. That's her go-to.
And Fee's having a nice night.
Nafisa Collier got a steal, 6 rebounds.
Corner pocket. Dropped it.
Talbot drops through.
This is 12 points with 2 minutes.
We hit Hayes. Uses the screen, top of the key.
Timmy.
Makes the roll in Fagbenle. And a nice offensive little play there from the Valkyries.
Yeah, Golden State gets into some really nice 2-man action.
Oh, GG's. Lynx with a bounce back W after losing the Commissioner's Cup championship game to the Fever.
16-2.
Good game. Good game, good game, good game, good game. All right, let's check box score, see who did what. Kayla Thornton had 15, 6 of 15 from the field. Yikes, 1 of 7, but had a double double, 13 and 10 though. Stephanie Talbot had 10. Temmie with 7 and 6 boards. Tip Hayes with 23. Very efficient, only missed 3 shots, missed 1 3. Veronica Burton had 6, 2 on 9, 1 to 3 from 3, 31 minutes. Monique had 5 and 4. Cecilia had 2. So on. It's a nice walk in the park for 9 minutes. Kate Martin had 5 and 15 minutes. Caitlin Chen pretty much on. And Letitia Amihir did not play. I don't know why. Why did she not play? Interesting. All right, let's see what the Lynx. Bridget Carlton with 7. Alana Smith with 5 and 6 assists and 5 rebounds. Nafisa Collier with 22 and 6. Efficient 8 of 11. McBride with 12, 3 of 10 from the field. Courtney with 15. Jessica with 8. Di Miller with 8. And Atisha Hyman with 5. Oh, Jessica Shepard had 10 boards. One of these layups and had you a double double. Anyways, extra stats. We got the Valkyries winning by 2 on the glass. The Lynx win assist by 6. Steals by 2. Blocks by 3. Turnovers by 1, had 1 less turnover, and 5 less fouls. 19 to 14. Free throws, 86%. It's not bad. That's 75. I only shot 8 free throws the whole game, though. Valkyries. But 75% is efficient, but only 8 to 15. Maybe that was the difference making those free throws. Three is pretty much the same, 34 and a half versus pretty much 37% from 3. Field goals, 45 versus 41. All right, let's check extra side clips if there is any. Other than that, it's gonna be the wrap for today's video. It's only 3 games we had in store for us today. Sparks Media got jokes. List of cities Indiana has beef with: Detroit, Cleveland, and now Los Angeles. Interesting take. Interesting take here. So we have a new rivalry, East-West Coast rivalry. All right. The largest sport graphic on the building belongs to Caitlin Clark. She's the real deal. Yeah, we didn't watch it, but we seen
Let it be known.
the thumbnail last week.
Let it be known, like the WNBA was my summer job. My job was to play in Russia for 6 years and to play in China for 2 and to play in Turkey for 1. That's how I took care of my family. Let it be known, like the WNBA was.
You gotta do what you gotta do. Pay your bills. CC bringing more fans, more revenue, more payout for players for WNBA, but most WNBA hates her. WNBA what? Fans, players, old players? Elaborate on that. You spend a lot of time in countries that don't like America. Take care of her wife. And as soon as y'all get a legit star, y'all treat her like ish. Women should support women's sports, but y'all petty as F. Well,
Let it be.
from what I understand, they would embrace Caitlin Clark with more open arms if her fans wasn't disrespecting the league. If it wasn't for Caitlin Clark, y'all wouldn't have charter flights. If it wasn't for Caitlin Clark, we wouldn't have people pulling up to the game. If it wasn't for Caitlin Clark, nobody would care about the league. If it wasn't for Caitlin Clark, if it wasn't for Caitlin, if it wasn't for Caitlin, if it wasn't for Caitlin. So when they treat her like a WNBA player, like a hit woman on the list, it's considered petty. But when you got LeBron saying, don't get it effed up, Caitlin is the reason why a lot of good things are going to happen in the WNBA, You got Charles Barkley saying women are being petty like dudes. Yeah, they're gonna take it personal. Of course they are. What do you think? But if it wasn't for all that, maybe they accept her with open arms. I don't know, or at least easier from what I've seen from the media. Anyways, what else? Carolyn Peck. Indiana is even more dangerous when Caitlin Clark doesn't play. We've noticed that. Ellie the Elephant going crazy and Snide Fagan was shocked or shook.
You are out here.
Oh, no, 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 no. Keep it moving. Know that. That's New York for you. That's New York for you right there. You shook. You shocked. Um, Satu. Yeah, I seen this already. Satu getting booed. I seen this.
I,
Let's see this.
I don't even know. It was a really emotional day. And there was less than 10 hours for her to pack and be on the plane. So it was a lot of tears, a lot of just like, I'm excited for her basketball wise. And, I told her, like, go crazy, do your thing. This is a great move for you basketball wise. Of course, off the court, it's hard to separate, like, okay, now we're not going to be able to be living our lives together every single day. And we got to go back to FaceTime all the time and, trying to find a way to hang out with each other when we have off days or coordinating schedules and stuff like that. But I don't even know. It was a
That's why it's tough to date your coworkers. But from the good side of this, you're getting a superstar. As long as Dallas keeps selling like this, they're gonna get a superstar in that class. Because they traded Alyssa Smith for a pick in 2027. We don't know who that even is yet. So if the Aces sell, that's going to Dallas. So that could be a great player, an overseas player, it could be anybody. But regardless, that's going to Dallas. Anyways, let's keep moving.
The technical foul at the late in the game just
What's
The
this?
city booed me, so I'm moving on. I was happy to see everyone in the back and hug everyone, and I was actually really happy to come here. But then I guess it's also a sign of respect to be booed, so I'll take that. The city booed me, so I'm moving on.
Chad, what y'all think about Satu Sabu? Because I've seen on TikTok, Twitter, people are saying Satu is exhausting. She's tiring now. Well, you gotta think, right? We can go back to Satu using mind games on Camilla a couple years ago. We could say Satu threw unnecessary shade at Caitlyn Chen, and now people on TikTok and Twitter is saying that she's exhausting for getting booed at the free throw line. So, what y'all think? Let's see. They booed Braun when he returned to Cleveland. That's just sports. Satu is nowhere near LeBron James. But I do get the analogy he tried to use, though. Uh, Alyssa Thomas, Sidney Colson, Joel Lloyd are all examples of this current situation or current season. Yeah, if you're well respected, you're gonna get cheers for sure. Especially if you're a fan favorite. They didn't want you to leave or get traded. Yeah, they're not gonna boo you. But Satu, on the other hand, she wanted to leave. She didn't want to be a Dallas Queen. She said that's over with. So that's why she said they booed me. That must be a respect. Anyway, let's keep moving. Okay, see, this is what I'm saying right here. Allen G012985. He loves that too, but she on some bull stuff. She literally said before last season was up that she wasn't returning to Dallas. She was drafted here and all that. That's fine. But it ain't like she spent 10 years here and then said, okay, I'm done. I told y'all Satu said I'm out of here. I don't want to be a Dallas winner. That's over with. So yeah, when you get booed, that's what time it is. It's gonna happen. People boo for a reason. If you don't give them a reason, people people boo for a reason. If you don't give them a reason, you won't get booed. In fact, you should do something nice so you get an applause. What would she get applauded for? When booze identifies as praise, that's not a sign of respect. She's upset. No accountability. What is this? Anyways, we might have to keep moving. Satu is so extra. I'm getting a headache from all her whining. Well, yeah, that's that.
Yes, girl. No, I'm gonna take one.
Nah, I ain't gonna say that. I almost said something. I'm not gonna say that. Anyways, yeah, that's about it for that. Let's go to women's hooping and that. Not even. No, none yet. Anyways, that means video. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe to the channel if you guys would appreciate it. And I'll see you guys in the next video.